Hello everybody, welcome back to 5 to Therapist. My name is Alexandra Kill. Pierre and Squeak are drinking our water, so I'm going to book them right now. So, minor update because things just keep happening. I was back in hospital, I've been discharged, all the tests done, the infection or whatever happened is going away, so I am home. I just need to rest essentially and not go back to work too soon because that's what happened last time. I went back to work and immediately got ill again. So yeah, I am all good and orders have been a bit delayed, but they are coming out in the next few days, so great. But today's video, essentially, like I said, so obviously because I've been in and out of the hospital, the bedroom is looking a bit untidy, a bit messy, and could do a real good clean, which I'm going to do a little bit today. I'm not going to do a deep clean today because I'm exhausted. But it's going to be just a bit of like a vlog type video really. I'm just going to talk you guys through what's going on, what's happening, how the boys are doing, while I tidy up what I can, and I might do some drawing, depending on how things are. Because yeah, I'm just exhausted, a lot's happened in the past couple of weeks, and I want you guys to know what's up. So yeah, I'm currently just about to go and clean up their cages, so let's go do that. Right, this is what was originally Squeak's cage, but now they swap every night. They only sleep with these at night. I know it's small, but I'm only using it while they are getting used to being able to be in an enclosed space together, because that's currently still an issue. They're not great at sharing overnight without fights breaking out, so it's just a temporary cage. And like I said, only in them overnight, they free roam during the day, so don't get at me about why it's small. But yeah, this needs a clean, let's go. Start by removing the bedding, which luckily, because Pierre was in this last night, is actually clean. Because I say that because someone looking at you, my baby, is not very good at keeping a bedding clean. Oh, look at that yawn. Oh, baby. You're gonna nibble me, aren't you? Yeah. What do you do? Good boy. But yeah. And then I use puppy pads because I just found that they are cheaper than litter, which is because they were litter trained, but like any time I changed the cage or layout, they would then refuse to actually use their cage. Not cage. Their litter tray. So I just want to be Squeak will move them, but it's the best option I've got right now. And then I actually use food bags to clean out the rest essentially. I had a bin bag hung up in the corner, which is why I keep disappearing off. So yeah, Squeak will move them, so he creates the most mess, but you know, it is what it is. I say Pierre was in this last night, so it shouldn't be as messy, but it is. Because that's the reality of ferrets. Even if you have a calm, well-trained ferret, they will still be messy and they will still be a pain. So yeah, I'm just cleaning out the rest of the actual feces. Oh, hello, Squeak. And then I currently am using, what should we call it? This. I was originally using a hutch cleaner, same brand, it's Wilco's own brand. I was originally using the hutch cleaner, and it did the job fine. It's just this helps with the smell better. And what's it called? I make sure that it is completely dry and soaked up and covered before the ferrets are allowed back in there, so there's no chance of licking it or anything. That's just a thing with all pet cleaners, even if they are pet friendly, which pet cleaners should be. Just make sure that it's all dry and used up before your ferrets or pets are allowed back in their cages. This one is getting nearly empty though, so I might need to make a trip down to Wilco's. Come on. Yeah, I just spray all, it's only really this side that needs spraying, because that's where they do their shit. And luckily, and then I just use some more toilet wipe to wipe it away. And it does get rid of stains really well, obviously, because it's a stain remover, and it does help with the smell a lot more than the hutch cleaner. I think I might go back to using both of them. I was trying to save money for a little while, and I still am, but I'm thinking it might be more effective to use both at the same time, because they're both cleaners, but one also helps with the smell. So I might do that. Yeah. Yeah, trying to climb on the cupboard. Hey, gorgeous. Focus. Oh, baby. Don't like cameras, do you? Right, and now I need to go get another puppy pad. So let's go get that. Okay, they're currently playing now, which could be good, but they do have a habit of taking it a bit too far. Pierre, be good. Oh, God. So yeah, so I just got a puppy pad, which looks like this. And I usually fold it over because, like I said, we only sort of use this one side. So I fold it over, and stuff it in, and just like that. And then I will take the bedding, fold it back up so it's a bit neater, even though that won't last long at all. And then put that back in there. And he's turned his snuggle sack inside out. So let's put that back in there, shall we? There you go. Yeah, squeak. Right. And there you go, they started getting rough again. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, just based on how long this is already taking, I'm probably not going to do the drawing in this video, but that's fine. So just be a analysis or something of how I clean ferrets out, which I will just say now, because there's always people like this on the internet, do not come at me for doing this the wrong way. If I am legitimately using something harmful or doing something legitimately harmful, please tell me, and I will obviously change what I'm doing. But if you just disagree with something I'm doing, like, I don't know, I'm using puppy pads and I should be just having litter everywhere, or you know, like the fact that I use a different brand, or I don't know, just you don't like my process, then like... Alright, let's try this again. I ran out of space on my card, memory card. Right, Pierre, come in now. But yes, as I was saying, like, look, if I'm doing something legitimately harmful, please let me know. But I have to say this because there's people on the internet that just do this. Don't attack someone for just doing something slightly different to the way you do it. Okay, gotcha. Right, so yeah, now this is pretty much all done. Pierre gets very protective over cages once they've been altered at all. He's currently ducking, but you know, he doesn't like it when things change. Now then, on to the real issue, which is the big cage, because Squeak was in it last night and he has completely moved the puppy pad. Haven't you? Haven't you? Mwah! My little chubby monster. So, let's do that, shall we? Alright, one minute. Alright, the big cage. So, starting off, I just straighten out the blanket on top. Doesn't make a difference. Can't get off the cupboard. Doesn't make much of a difference. But you know, they do it. I always reset their bowl, even though they will tip the food one over every day all day. Whoa! What's your issue? Yeah. If you watched my previous video about how ferrets show the bonding of you, that is what I mean by playing with you, weasel dancing at you. It's all good. Luckily, with me, Pierre knows not to bite. He will weasel dance and sort of jump at me, but he rarely bites. Which is great, except the fact that he doesn't do this with other people. It seems like he doesn't quite realise that the rules with like playing with mum, like me, don't apply to everyone else, which is what he seems to think. Hello, Squeak. You good? You right, baby? You okay? What are you doing? So yeah, which has been an issue in the past when he's tried to play with other people, but has been biting them because I don't think he realises the rules are different. Yeah. Look at this. Right, so just had to give them some salmon oil to calm them down there because they were getting a bit feisty. But on the similar vein as to what I was talking about earlier, I think it's important to know that I am still a relatively new ferret owner. I got Pierre in 2021, I believe. It's only 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago, really. So, what should you call it? I think it's important to acknowledge that not everyone is perfect. Content creators are not perfect, they make mistakes, and like I said, if I am ever doing something wrong, legitimately, and you know, I'm doing something unsafe, harmful for my ferrets, I would want people to tell me so I can, you know, learn and make sure that my ferrets are not in any outright danger. But there's not necessarily anything wrong with just doing something a little bit different. Some people have ferrets that free roam all the time, all around the house and the garden, and that's great. If that works for you, then you can do that, then great. But I rent. I'm lucky enough to have a bedroom for them that they can free roam. So yes, but like, I do still need to be able to supervise how much damage they do to the apartment. So yes, I do put them in cages overnight, and some people are not happy with that. I have had comments, and that's fine. You can be unhappy about that, but this is just how I have to do it. But they are healthy. They are healthy. They get as much time as they can outside in the outside cage. They play. They are healthy. They are happy, and that is what matters. It's a similar thing to like the feeding issue, I suppose. You know, do you feed raw or what should we call it? Kibble, but I guess that has more actual health. You know, that interferes with the health a bit more. But you know what I mean? There's just, and I say there are wrong ways to raise and look after an animal, of course, but as long as you're not being actively, as long as it's not bad for the animal, then there's not necessarily an issue with it, is there, baby? Well, you know what I mean. So yeah, bit of a rant, sorry. Just trying to get a point across, because I have had a few comments about it, even from people who have had ferrets for a long time, and that's fine, that's great. But, you know, my way is not hurting them. They are healthy, they are happy, and that is what matters. I would sacrifice anything to make sure my babies were okay. I mean, I nearly lost my, I lost all of my savings just to keep Balthazar at the vets, which I got a lot of criticism for, actually. For context, for those of you who are new to the channel, last year I had my second ferret, Balthazar, passed away. He had adrenal disease and potentially lymphoma. We don't know, we still don't know. But he had something like that, and I used to use up all of my money, which is over £1,000 in savings. I used it all on him because that was the point. That was the whole point of those savings, was an emergency fund for my ferrets, and so I used it. And the thing is, it wasn't enough. I had to crowdfund to get a bit more money so that he could have another appointment. And you know, people did donate, amazingly. People did donate, and it was great, but unfortunately it was just a bit too late. He did pass away. But then people started criticizing me for not having enough money, and it's like, I am 20 years old. I'm renting at the time with my fiance, now husband. So I'm chronically ill. I had been fired from, no, not fired. I was being threatened to be fired from my job because I had been really ill and missed work. And so yeah, I didn't have as much money as I would have liked with my savings, but I had as much as I could and I used it all on him. So I think some people just don't understand that, like, as parents you do everything you can, but no one is perfect, you know? Besides, in the end, with the way he was going, no amount of money was going to get him better. He was, unfortunately, pretty much gone, you know. No, nothing was going to just miraculously save him. Okay, but enough of me rambling. I suppose I should actually do a bit more tidying up. So as you see here, got got cat tree. Just out of frame there is a box of toys, which I usually keep full of all the toys because they will usually go out and get their own toys, like what they want. But we stopped doing that. So I decided to start taking a selection of toys out every day, and currently it's all ball themed and crinkle themed. So what I've got currently out, these two rubber balls. They are completely rubber, they're not hollow. Always keep an eye on these because some ferrets are prone to chewing rubber. Luckily mine are not, but all toys are potential safety hazards, so just keep an eye on anything you get. Similar thing with these. Squeak loves it, he does try to chew on it, but luckily he hasn't broken it yet. But again, like with all toys that have any potential to break or become bits, just keep an eye on your ferrets using them. You don't have to ban them completely, just be sensible. If you see them going really hard at it, just check it every day, make sure it's not broken. Yeah, so you got that, that's the ball pit toy. We've got, there's another one of these somewhere. Got this little rattle ball. Got this rattle octagon. And like I say, you've got crinkles, you've got crinkly banana, you've got crinkly butterfly, crinkly octopus, crinkly teapots, as well as the witch hat, and just some other general toys. The ferret Pokemon is out all the time because that is Squeak's favourite to play with. Got the fish toy. What, you want the fish toy? You want the fish toy? Do you want the fish toy? You want the fish toy, do you? But you also have a bit of a mangy box, which I need to get rid of because it's getting a bit disgusting. But they like playing with it, so I'm keeping it for now. We have a laundress bag because, again, they like to go in it. They're basically cats at this point. Are you just a cat? Are you just a cat? Hey. There you go, it's been stashed. Yeah? What do you want? I've got tunnel, which I believe is one of the Christmas presents from last year. got a door to a cat carrier, which is just that frame here. So yeah, I'm just going to do a general spritz up, I guess. Kind of hard to do much right now because this is that frame. Yeah. Okay, there's not actually much I can do right now that's not going to take it out of frame, so I'm probably gonna end it here because this has gone long enough because I rambled too much. So it's been kind of a hectic video. Like I said, I literally came out of hospital today and I was like, you know what, I'm feeling good, I want to be productive and I don't know what I'm doing. So this is probably, like I said, just like a more of a just talk slash cleaning vlog. I will be doing another deep clean over here sometime soon. I've got some art pieces that I'm working on, so yeah, not yeah, squeak. So I will show you guys more of that. Hello. I'll show you guys more of that. What else? Yeah, I've got a lot of videos planned actually. Squeak, we are going to try and take you for a walk tomorrow. You're not sure about that, are you? Not sure about that, are you? No, you're not. Okay, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching this mess of a video. Ooh, good background noise. I will see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this sort of content, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!